What is the value of a Rolex without papers? Do you want to sell or buy a Rolex but don't have the papers? Are you thinking, what is it even worth without papers? Hold on to your bezels, folks, because we have the answers you seek. Welcome to the Watch Divine channel, your ultimate destination for anything about Rolex watches. By the end of this video, you will understand the importance of Rolex papers and what happens when they are missing. And we will let you in on some tricks you can use to boost the value of your watch in case the original paperwork of your watch did get lost. Let's get started. You might be wondering, how important are those Rolex documents, really? Well, let me tell you, during your watch's warranty period, those papers are as essential as your timepiece itself. With a warranty lasting 5 years, it's vital to keep those documents safe and sound. But what about after those 5 years have passed? You might be surprised to learn that the paperwork loses a bit of its significance. As your watch gracefully ages, its original paperwork becomes a bit less of a focal point. But keep in mind that this doesn't apply to rare and valuable collectibles. In those cases, having the original documents can dramatically increase the watch's value, sometimes by 10, 20, 30, or even a staggering 100%. Most collectors prefer a Rolex with all the original paperwork. Just like the service record of a used car, the documentation about the servicing of a luxury watch provides information about the maintenance and repairs carried out or, for example, the replacement of individual components. That's why it is reasonable that a Rolex watch, including all its documentation, gives a higher return upon resale than a watch without any accessories. So if your main focus is the investment value, it's best to have the original box and papers. Possessing the original documents will generally bump up your watch's value and make it more alluring to potential buyers. Sure, you can sell a Rolex without the original paperwork, but generally, you can expect to get a lower price than if those papers were included. On average, we're talking about a difference of 10 to 25%, but remember, factors like condition, service history, and dial setting can all impact the final value of your watch. So if you can hold on to those papers, and you might just strike gold with your precious Rolex timepiece. But a word of caution, mind your privacy. If you're trading your Rolex with the original papers or card, your full name is on it together with the name of your local authorized dealer. The old Rolex paperwork might even include your full address. So with your warranty card, you're sharing your contact information with the world, letting everyone know that you're a person who can afford a Rolex. For enhanced privacy, some people prefer to have their names blacked out or removed from the papers. Hey, are you already subscribed to our channel? If not, this is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button and stay up to date on Rolex news and interesting and fun facts. When purchasing a brand new Rolex or even a pre-owned one, if the seller still has them, the original paperwork will accompany the watch like a loyal sidekick. Rewind a few years, and procuring a new Rolex was a tad more challenging. The watch arrived nestled in a hardwood case, elegantly wrapped in leather. Inside the box, there was a velvet lining, and buyers got a guarantee paper with the watch's serial number and information about where and when they bought it. Fast forward to today, and the leather case has undergone a fabulous makeover. It's now smaller and designed to resemble genuine leather even more closely. The box lid features an eye-catching wave pattern, while the interior is adorned with soft cream velour, a chic alternative to velvet. Gone are the days of paper certification. Today, the watch's guarantee is represented by a sleek plastic card tucked away in a compartment inside the box. This modern method uses electronic proof of purchase to make sure that your Rolex is always real. You might be wondering, can I get new papers for my Rolex timepiece? Unfortunately, there's no way to obtain new original paperwork for your Rolex. But fear not, my fellow horology enthusiasts. There are some alternatives worth considering. The closest thing to replacing your original Rolex card is obtaining a service guarantee. When you have your Rolex serviced at an official Rolex service center, you'll receive a Rolex International Service Guarantee card. This little gem of proof is quite similar to a guarantee card, as it enhances your watch's value and makes it more appealing to potential buyers. The card is proof that a licensed Rolex service shop carefully took apart, checked, and put back together your watch. While it may not be the same as having the original papers, this service guarantee card adds an extra layer of trustworthiness and assurance for both you and any future owners of your cherished Rolex. Another thing you can do is to get your Rolex authenticated and certified with a letter of authenticity. Even though it's not a real replacement for the original Rolex paperwork, having letters of authenticity or value papers can be a smart move if you're trying to sell your watch. If you want to sell your watch, you can make it more appealing to potential buyers by getting your Rolex certified with a letter of authenticity from a reputable organization. Seek out a trusted, well-known jeweler or watchmaker for this purpose. Your best bet for a seamless transaction is partnering with a reliable Rolex dealer. Now let's talk about generic papers, such as the manual and guarantee booklet. These are not model-specific, so you can purchase them secondhand. While they may come with a modest price tag, Rolex booklets can give your watch's value a subtle boost and increase the chances of attracting interested buyers. To avoid all this, your authorized dealer can also store your warranty card for you. Some authorized dealers will do that automatically to discourage their buyers from selling their brand new Rolex on the secondhand market for a quick profit. Selling a pre-owned Rolex without the original papers might feel like a huge challenge. But don't worry, fellow watch lovers. We've got you covered with an easy-to-follow guide to help you tackle the luxury watch market like a pro. 1. Authenticate your Rolex with an authorized service. Consider having your timepiece serviced and certified at a certified Rolex watch facility. They can issue you a service guarantee card, which can serve as an excellent stand-in for the original documents. Potential buyers will be more interested in a watch that has undergone inspection and authentication by an authorized Rolex service center. 2. Know your Rolex's true worth. Remember that investing in a high-end watch can pay off in the long run. Make sure to research your pre-owned Rolex's value before diving into the sales process. Ask around or conduct online research to determine the value of your watch. Keep in mind that without the paperwork, the value may drop significantly, possibly by as much as $1,000. However, some models, like the limited edition Submariner Hulk, have seen their value increase due to market conditions. Customer demand, rather than the watch's intrinsic value, often drives these price hikes. 3. Choose the most profitable way to sell your timepiece. Various channels for selling your watch come with their own unique challenges. Assess your situation to determine the best method for selling your Rolex. It's crucial to figure out what works best for you before investing too much time or energy. Whether you opt for a private sale, auction, pawn shop, or perhaps the brand new certified pre-owned program by Rolex, make sure to do your research and feel confident in your decision. Many people prefer selling through a third-party reseller, as it offers protection for both buyers and sellers. With these tips in hand, you'll be well equipped to sell your pre-owned Rolex without the original papers, ensuring a smooth and successful transaction. Now you might be wondering if you can buy a Rolex without the authentication paperwork. Well, let's explore that question together. When purchasing a pre-owned Rolex, the importance of original documents depends on the buyer's preferences and whether they're looking for a watch with an interesting history. You see, just like with art, antiques, or historical relics, supporting documentation can enhance the value of a timepiece. Original packaging, manuals, and sales receipts help establish a watch's provenance. For older vintage timepieces, the original paperwork makes authentication much easier. And if the original owner was someone famous, it adds even more historical significance to the watch. Timepieces worn by famous people during important events in history can sell at auction for a lot more than similar watches that don't have such a history. As for finding the Rolex papers, each watch comes with a guarantee agreement or papers, which could be paper or plastic, depending on the watch's age. These papers are crucial, whether your watch was manufactured before or after 2006. If you're considering buying a pre-owned Rolex and are worried about its authenticity, it's essential to know what paperwork and packaging to ask for. If the watch was made after 2009, look for 1. A green gift box. 2. The green seal, indicating a superlative chronometer with a precision of -2 or +2 seconds. 3. A plastic warranty card with the watch's serial number and model number. When buying a brand new watch, you might also receive 1. A 5-year warranty from Rolex, as explained in the warranty booklet. 2. An owner's manual for your specific model. 3. A bezel protector user's guide from the manufacturer. When purchasing a pre-owned watch, you might not receive all these extras, but it's a pleasant surprise when you do. However, the plastic guarantee card is sufficient for authentication purposes. So in short, do you need the original Rolex papers to sell your watch? Well, let me tell you that while it's definitely possible to sell your Rolex without them, you just might not get as much money as you would if you had those precious documents. You see, when you have the original packaging, paperwork, and instructions, your watch becomes more like a complete package. This appeals to collectors and watch enthusiasts alike, making your timepiece more valuable in their eyes. So while it's not a strict requirement, having the original papers can make a noticeable difference when it comes to selling your Rolex. So what do you think? Do you think a Rolex should come with all the paperwork? Let me know in the comment box below. If you found this video useful, go right ahead with giving us that like. And make sure you're subscribed to receive all the Rolex news, updates, and fun facts. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.